Hello everyone and welcome to the Ops Roundtable. We are at Northwood University right now with the Dynatron panel. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm James Grogan, Senior Vice President of Dynatron Software.
Sean Kingery from the Kaiser Automotive Group out of Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, Kent MacDonald. I'm President here at Northwood University.
Hi, I'm Maureen Martin, Vice President of Strategic Alliances for Dynatron Software.
Everybody, thank you for being here. Our panel is about how to stand out in the job market. What great timing on this, and the importance of fixed ops education. So President MacDonald, if I can come to you on the first one, what strategies do universities like Northwood University use to enhance student interest in automotive related programs to ensure successful futures in our industry?
Yeah, so Northwood is a benefactor of being in this industry for 5 decades. So we have a great reputation. You go across the country, you're going to run into people who have been at Northwood, who have hired Northwood people. Our strategy is really simple. When you speak to students today and you ask what are you looking for out of a university experience, they're really clear. They want a job. And I think the first thing we do is just the whole experiential learning here at Northwood. We have them involved in North America's largest outdoor auto show. They run that for us. Experiential learning, everything we know about learning tells us what happens in the classroom is important, but where real learning takes place is out on the front line. So we try to provide great learning opportunities, experiences for our students, and through that they meet people, they get build up relationships. And I can tell you, through the winter, we have many, literally dozens and dozens of employers on this campus looking to hire Northwood students. So we're proud of our students, proud of our faculty, and our great reputation of supporting this amazing industry.
And I think that's a great differentiator that you have at Northwood, because you really are focused on that, and the faculty and the students are focused on that. They know they're going to go into the automotive industry, not just any industry, but they're very intentional about it.
They are, our students. The other thing, look, we're known as America's free enterprise university. We are unequivocal of our support of the importance of capitalism and free enterprise. Our students believe that, and when they graduate, they want to go out either on their own, start a company, of which 1/3 of our graduates own their own company, or join another company in industry and help them make money, and we're proud of that.
Yeah, so Maureen, on the topic of education, I have a question for you. So in what ways does continuing education post-grad contribute to career advancement and competitiveness in the automotive industry, and specifically in fixed operations?
You know, we had such a privilege to do the roundtable with the students today, and it was mind-blowing how much they are thinking forward in the industry. And authentically, that's what we talked about. We talked about that this industry has a place for everyone and embraces everyone. You know, automotive is the largest tight-knit community, and you can see that in the students and the chaperones that were working with them, and just hearing about that it didn't matter. You could be in advertising, marketing, finance, and they incorporate that into the auto show, which I thought was really incredible. And to have it 100% student-led, it was really amazing. But I think at the end of the day, it's about being a lifetime learner. You never really stop learning. We talked about, those of us that have been around a few years in the business, that we didn't grow up in technology. And like those students now, they're really technology forward, and now it's really balancing by getting out of your comfort zone and trying new things, getting involved in organizations, getting out there and finding opportunities for yourself that you authentically want to do. And to reach out, that everyone is here as a part of this today at Northwood, because we really believe in the future. It's dynamic, we're passionate about it, and we want them to be a part of it. So, you know, my background's a little unique. I have OEM, I have owned my own company, and I've been on the SaaS technology side. So the students at my table were like, wow, I'd never thought of it. I thought I might come in just one path, and that was my path. And really, your path is really whatever you want to make it. So I find that to really be something that is important for the students today to know.
And we've talked about that there's so much growth opportunities inside the automotive industry. Like, some of our dearest friends have started from washing cars, and now they're at the top of the pyramid. So I think that's so important, and it goes along with constantly learning and adapting and growing as as your own person?
You know, interestingly enough, most general managers, 98% of them in my 38 years never came up the fixed operations side of the business.
That's true.
And so they are entrepreneurial, they're super smart, they're community leaders. And so as fixed ops companies, it's really important for us to embrace them and to really work as a team for that education. And that's a big part of it.
James, what we saw here today at Northwood, this was a true roundtable, okay?
Oh, it was
With
awesome.
students, incoming students considering Northwood as well. And to Maureen's point, a lot of people who run dealerships came through the sales side of the organization. I know I started off on the sales side, but they don't have the knowledge or haven't had the education on the fixed ops side. Talk to us about Dynatron. Just a few years ago, you were working with maybe 1,000, 1,500 dealers, 3,700 dealers now. What advice can you give incoming students or recent graduates?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, number one is confidence. Coming out of Northwood, a great facility, a great education platform, coming into, quote unquote, the real life, reality of the automotive industry, having confidence in what you've learned, confidence in the things that you've been taught, and then, being pliable, knowing that every day is going to be a little different. You're going to learn things that you never thought you needed to learn. You're going to do things you never thought you were going to do. But the great thing about the automotive industry is, as we've all said, is you can kind of come in on one end and really make it across the whole spectrum and realize the career you love and have passion for is really something different than you even thought it was. And the automotive industry, I think, is very independent in itself, that people come in with this idea of, okay, I want to do X. And then once they start doing it, really what it is it's why that they find is the passion, and then that's where their career is. And I think from talking to those students today, they all had an idea, and it would be great to see them coming to Northwood and then going on and into their careers, how that idea and that passion grows.
President MacDonald, it really is different here at Northwood. We see that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad look, I get paid to say nice things, but you just have to spend time on this campus and take time with our students. And look, anybody who says young people today don't care, they're not you just have to spend time at Northwood. And this is a unique environment. We attract special kids here who go out and I think make a real difference. And I absolutely agree. Your comment on confidence, you just shake their hand, they look you in the eye, they carry you on a conversation. And, you don't learn that in a book. And so I really appreciate that comment.
Yeah, I think, going through maybe, I don't want to say a normal degree, but going somewhere else, you learn the book stuff.
Yeah.
But the hands-on stuff that, we've been able to kind of hear about and that you guys do here, I think is what builds them to where when they do walk into that first job opportunity, the confidence, but then also the personnel skills, all the things that you guys have groomed here. I mean, to me, that's what sets them. That's what sets them apart.
They love this industry. They love the industry. Yeah.
Yeah, and so on the topic of education and again, growth, Sean, I have a question for you. What types of career advancement opportunities exist for students entering fixed operation departments?
Everybody's got a story and how they got started in the business. And mine was fresh out of the Marine Corps. Spent 2 years in a cast. I was in a cast when I got hired at a dealership, and I started as a service writer and worked my way up to service manager, fixed ops manager, fixed ops director. Became a general manager, and then ultimately came back to fixed ops because this is my passion. I don't know anywhere that you can have the opportunity, and now it gets talked about. And I know sitting in the roundtables today, I think everybody brought the same thing up, that I don't know any industry that you can start, and I have a college education in firefighting, which has nothing to do with this, okay? I didn't have the Northwood opportunity that they have here, and to say that the students were impressive is an understatement by far, what we saw here today. But as far as advancement opportunity, where do you want to go? Do you want to fix cars? Do you want to be, you have a ton of kids down there who want to be engineers.
Yeah.
And that's something 10 years ago you never would have heard. And that's their passion, that's their gig. They want to build cars, they want to invent things. And the opportunities, where do you want to go, which direction, and the money you can make. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah.
And President MacDonald, this is a great example of future employers. You've got Sean Kingery on the retail side with 8 rooftops in Wisconsin, all domestic dealerships, and the Dynatron folks here on the vendor, on the partner side. What great opportunities they are afforded by the folks that are graduating here.
Yeah, there's just tremendous opportunities. And look, we invite all the employers, people who are interested in this industry to come visit us, speak to the students, speak with our faculty. And I didn't know you were in the Marines. Thanks for your service.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody, we are at Midland, Michigan. We are at Northwood University. We have a lot more coming up. Please stay with us, and we're going to be right back.